mineral? Mineral is a matter which is found due to a natural organic or inorganic process and a specific chemical composition. So mineral is anything like, let's say ki I buried dead animals or buried dead leaves, okay, and because of some process happening, it forms a certain chemical composition. You know that everything has chemical composition, even water is called as H2O, right? So anything that has chemicals inside, okay, and which is formed due to natural, organic or inorganic process, okay, organic એટલે natural process, inorganic એટલે artificial process, it is called as mineral. Minerals are available from interior of the earth in solid, liquid and gaseous forms. So where do you find minerals? Underneath the earth. It's either in solid, liquid or gas form. Minerals depend on geological structure of the surface of the earth. Minerals such as iron, copper, nickel, gold, silver, etc. are found on igneous rocks. So certain minerals are also found on the surface of the earth. Certain minerals are also found and made from the rocks. Okay, for example, iron, copper, nickel, gold, silver, they are made from igneous rocks. Coal, mineral, oil and natural gases, etc. are available from stratified rocks. So all these are available from stratified rocks, while slate, marble, diamond, etc. are available from metamorphic rocks. Classification of minerals. In a routine life, about 200 minerals are used directly or indirectly. So every day in our routine life, we do use minerals. We are dependent on minerals. Universally accepted classification of mineral is not possible. However, general classification is done as below. So these are the general classification of minerals. Precious ma, what will come? Gold, silver, platinum, etc. You know that we wear gold, we wear silver, we wear platinum. Light metals like magnesium, bauxite, titanium. Minerals of general use that you use every day, that are iron, copper, lead, zinc, tin, nickel, etc. Learn any three, okay? Three. Chromium, magnesium, tungsten, vanadium, etc. Non-metallic, limestone, chalk, diamond, energy, coal, mineral oil and natural gases. Learn three from each. And these are the places in India where you find these minerals, okay? So where iron is found, Jharkhand, Chhattisgarh, Andhra Pradesh. Learn three names for everyone, okay? Learn three names. Fine. So this was about minerals. Now next we will talk about is soil. Soil is something which is very, very important, right? Our agriculture is dependent on soil. Everything around us is dependent on soil. We know that soil is basic a resource for agriculture. Okay, I told you something on which agriculture is heavily dependent. Besides agriculture, soil is very important. Even without agriculture, soil is something that is very important. Soil is a thin layer formed of organic and inorganic matter on surface of the earth. So soil is a very thin layer. It is made up of natural and artificial resources which are found on the surface of the earth. Soil is related in the surface of the earth in the same way as the apple with its skin. So what they are saying, that how apple has a skin, red color skin on it, similarly earth ka skin is this soil, okay? The thin layer on the crust of this earth is called as soil. So this thin layer which we find on the surface of the earth is called as soil. Now what is soil formation? Soil is the result of denudation of rocks. Denudations meaning when the rocks have broken, okay? The rock surface is eroded due to factors like temperature, rain, snow, air, vegetation, insects and turns into powdery form. So what happens? The rock erodes or the rock breaks. Okay, the rock breaks because of high temperature, because of rain, snow, vegetation, insects carry it and they turn into a powder form. What? Rocks. Thus it is formed on the land layer. In this layer there are gravels, smaller stones, pebbles, soil particles, etc. So what happens is it is in the dust form, and what all these dust form includes, it includes stones, pebbles એટલે પથ્થર, નાના પથ્થર, okay, small particles. All these things are which are known as regolith. Okay, so all these things are called as regolith. What all things? Small stones, pebbles, soil particles, all these things are called as regolith. it contains only mineral contents. Okay, now regolith only has minerals inside. Okay, then on the basis of air and water are mixed with it, finally the soil is formed, and then obviously it rains, sunlight, air, all these things, they combine together and a soil is formed. Soil can be divided into finally these many parts. Okay, alluvial, black, red, laterite, mountain soil, desert soil. Okay, first is alluvial soil. Alluvial soil can be divided into two types, khadar and bhangar. So alluvial soil is a very very fertile soil. It can be divided into two forms, that is khadar and bhangar. The soil formed due to the fresh alluvial deposit is known as khadar soil. So soil which is formed due to fresh alluvial coming, you know who carries soil? Rivers. So when rivers bring this fresh alluvial soil, it is called as khadar. As this soil is formed due to the river floods, it is found mostly near the rivers. Now this alluvial soil is formed due to the floods which happens in the rivers. That is why this soil is mainly found near the river banks. Generally such soil is sandy soil containing old alluvial in the upper valley region of the river is called as bhangar soil. So generally old alluvial soil is called as bhangar soil. You know ना कि आपने कहिए कि आप वस्तु भंगार में आपी दो, जूनी वस्तु भंगार में आपी दो. So remember like that. Okay, old alluvial soil is called bhangar and new alluvial soil is called as khadar. It is sticky and has dark color. So the old alluvial soil is little sticky and it is dark in color. Alluvial soil is seen in many parts of the country. Okay, so in many parts of the country you do find the alluvial soil. Their fertility is also different in different places. So fertility also changes from one place to other. Fertility એટલે કેટલું સારું soil છે. Okay, so that also changes from one place to another place. Generally such soil is very fertile and it is found in Punjab, Uttar Pradesh, Bihar, West Bengal, etc. Learn 3 names. Okay, next is black soil. The soil found mostly in Maharashtra, western Madhya Pradesh, Gujarat, Karnataka, Andhra Pradesh, Telangana, Tamil Nadu. Learn 3 names. It's the black soil is found in these 3 places. Black soil is a gift of peninsular plateau. Okay, you know peninsular plateau, that triangle, ulta triangle is the peninsular plateau, and it is something where black soil is found a lot. The soil is very sticky and fertile. Okay, the soil is very sticky, it is fertile. It can retain humidity. Humidity એટલે moisture. કોકવાર તમે ચાલતા હશો તો તમને એમ લાગતું હશે કે આજે બહુ ચિપ ફીલ થાય છે. So that is called as humidity, moisture. So this black soil has the ability to hold that humidity for a long period of time. Prolonged meaning for a long period of time. It is formed from the igneous rocks and it is very useful in cotton cultivation. So from where do this black soil is formed? From igneous rocks, and it is very very fertile and it is good for cotton cultivation. That is why it has become famous as black cotton soil. It is also known as regar soil. So that is why for cotton black soil is very very important and it is also called as the regar soil. Next is the red soil. Such soil is found in the regions of igneous and metamorphic rocks. So where do you find red soil? Where you find lot of igneous and metamorphic rocks. It is red color is due to the ferrous and other humus contents. Humus contents એટલે જીવડા, sand particles, all these things are called as furious and human contents. So because of that the color of the soil is red, because of all the insects and all the plants and all those things got mixed up, it gave it red color. Okay, the soil is porous and fertile. Porous meaning water can it can retain water, it can hold water. Okay, and it is very very fertile. Such soil is found in Goa, Tamil Nadu, Karnataka, Andhra Pradesh, Odisha, Jharkhand, etc. Learn 3 names. Fourth is the laterite soil. Laterite soil develops as a result of excessive erosion. Erosion એટલે જ્યારે soil moves from one place to another place, that is called as erosion. So laterite soil is formed due to this erosion, and when erosion happens in lot, excess એટલે વધારે પડતું, by the rain. Due to heavy rains, the humus contents from the top soil descends into the lower strata, which is called as leaching. So what happens is that because the rain is heavy, okay, because the rain ka pressure is a lot, so humus content એટલે dead leaves, dead animals, dead plants, એના જે ઉપર જે એના particles હોય, it goes from above the earth to underneath the layer of the earth, and that process is called as leaching. As soil contains less humus, it is less fertile. Obviously this soil has less humus, and that is why it is very, very less fertile. Okay, the red sandiest contain iron and aluminium, but laterite soil has what in it? It has iron and aluminium. The erosion of the rocks results in red color because the rocks have eroded, because the rocks have broken. That is why laterite soil is also red in color. Such soil is found in the mountainous region of Deccan, Karnataka, Kerala, Odisha, and some part of northeast. Next is the mountain soil. Humus content is more due to the forest. Now obviously these are soil is found on the mountains, and where mountains are, forests are there. Because the forest is there, the mountain soil is very, very fertile, and humus content is very high. Although it differs from place to place, so the kind of mountain soil found is different from place to place. Such soil on Shivalik range is less fertile and less developed. So this soil which is found in Shivalik range, it is less fertile and less developed. The soil is sandy and porous and does not contain humus. Okay, so the soil which is found in Shivalik range, it is sandy, it is porous એટલે it can't hold water for long time, and it contains very less humus. Such soil is found in the mountainous region of the country. So these founds are obviously found in the regions where the mountains are there. For example, Meghalaya, Andhra Pradesh, Uttarakhand, Himachal Pradesh, Jammu Kashmir, etc. Now the last one is the desert soil. Such soil is found in the arid and semi-arid region, meaning dry and semi-dry region of Gujarat and Rajasthan, Punjab and Haryana. Obviously those places where less rainfall is there. The soil here is more alkaline meaning it's little bit acidic, okay, and it has very less humus content. Agriculture has been possible in such soil only through irrigation, meaning agriculture in these places have been only done through help of water. This large diversity of soil in the nation is seen in the climate and relief features. So main they are saying is that the kind of soil found also depends on the kind of environment and the climate which is there in different places. You have to do this map, okay. If you can't color it, make different signs, and over here you have to make a box and say this sign is for this sign is for this. If you want to color it, you can color it also, but you have to do this map, which soil is found where. Okay, so if you see, please do this, keep this map ready.